Yeah. Hey. Welcome to the network.
Yeah. 100.
Meister.
You gon' wish upon a star that I don't make it very far without you attached to my hip like John Mayer and his guitar. But I promise you on my soul, I'd rather put you in jail. I'd rather die as Mufasa than be a nigga who's scarred. You claimed you a roadie and sadly I found the tar. I'm over you like my car and harder than all your bars. Color me as narc, flaming so don't you spark. Flood you won't see the arc. I see a sip, I see Bart. It's a simulation. I think of you and get graces of faces I wish I never met and never touched the basis. I hate I can't erase it, unsee it or untaste it. It's up and smoking, blazing shits. Lost and it's amazing. They would rather me cold than actually cold. Get it? Say I'm a fold. Whole time you know business. Go cop a meal. Act like you helped. Get it? This ain't no love. I'm just a meal ticket. Put myself right in your hands, time is up and need a sense. Now you watch me catch these bands, you coulda had it, yeah. You are laying on a hunt and you looking like a cunt. That's my bad if it's too blunt, you coulda had it. Put myself right in your hands, time is up and need a sense. Now you watch me catch these bands, you coulda had it, yeah. You out laying on a hunt and you looking like a cunt. That's my bad if it's too blunt, but you coulda had it, yeah. You coulda had it, but you coulda had it, yeah. I'ma say it one more time, you coulda had it. Yeah. How you diss me, gon' be missing me. It was me around this bitch and kissing. We ride around the city looking prettily while you out here acting like you gifted me. Get a new model, shit is shifty, see. You can never keep a nigga hitting, he bout to eat it up and now you gotta watch. Tell your best friends to get off clocking me. Niggas really bugging outside, it's a tick. Break out and ration, now you make me itch. And now I'm smoking trees, cause how you barking up. Make a nigga wanna show you who that bitch. And now I gotta call the foul on the play. Asking if your besties really wanna play. Happily I'm rising up just like the sun. Promise keep it popping, nothing more to say. It's game over, baby, peep the pun. In your field, but nigga got a punt. Now you better catch it, hope you drop it, bitch. Really hope you starve and peep the cabbages. How a bum ass got more than averages. Now I gotta come out like a savage kid. Please grow up is all I'm asking. I saw trips to Calabasas. Rather be an ass instead of asset. Think shit sweet like we a Bassett. You need scoop, thought we was basking. Hall of Fame, how you be passing. There's a me and there's a damn. You chose them, expect to win. And when your new bitch taking shots, tell her, hope that it's some gin. Put myself right in your hands, time is up and need a sense. Now you watch me catch these bands, you coulda had it, yeah. You are laying on a hunt and you looking like a cunt. That's my bad if it's too blunt, you coulda had it. Put myself right in your hands, time is up and need a sense. Now you watch me catch these bands, you coulda had it, yeah. You out laying on a hunt and you looking like a cunt. That's my bad if it's too blunt, but you coulda had it. You coulda had it, but you coulda had it, yeah. I'ma say it one more time, you coulda had it.
Yo, what's going on, squad? Welcome to the Dope Bar. You know, Blaze It Up Radio, Signature Series Network in the building. You feel me? We got a special guest in the building, man. This is Landon DeVon, man. How you doing, my G?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. You know, I'm off rip just a fan of lyrics. Like as a someone who loves music, rap is my favorite, obviously, because I'm just a fan of lyrics. And I love when people, there's a lot of times a lot of ways you can say stuff. And I love hearing things I never heard before. Like I'd rather die like Mufasa than be the nigga who's scarred. You feel me?
Hear me?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It hit, bro. You feel me? It's like, I love it, bro. I love what was something else you said? You were saying Hall of Fame, how you be passing. I like what rather be I think you have to say rather or want to be an ass instead of an asset. Like there's just play on words and all that stuff. I just love it. So you feel me? Welcome to the Dope Bar, my G.
It feels good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Of course, bro. Of course. So I mean, let's just dive right into who is Landon DeVon, bro.
He's love. Landon is love. Love it. Landon is love, expansion, high vibrational frequency, understanding. I'm also an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah. If the music video ain't let you know.
You know?
Yeah, so let's talk about that joint, man. What inspired that joint? Like where did it come about?
So I've been working pretty heavy with Cheddar Meister for a while. Actually since I started doing music. You know how like you hear a producer and everything they make like sparks something in your intellectual channel of muse.
Yes.
He sent me a bro. And shout out to Cheddar Meister. I love you very much.
Yes, sir.
What you've been able to help me do. It's amazing. But he sent me this pack of beats and was like, go crazy. I said, say less.
Say less.
And I heard the beat and I was in a room sitting with my brothers and I played kind of the pack for them and I said, this particular beat, I'm gonna play like 30 seconds of it and just tell me the first word or phrase that pops up when you hear it.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, could have had it, like you could have had it. And I said, shut up. After that, I just sat down and I wrote the song in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. And bro, that's the way it be sometimes. And then sometimes it'd be like 2 days.
Sometimes it'd be a week. We get to sit with a topic or a concept. And when you're an artist, and you are very connected to the energetic frequency of where you're hearing, what you're hearing, and how you change. That could take a minute. Sometimes you have to really sit with something.
Yeah. That's my issue with a lot of the artists today because they're not artists.
No.
You feel me? They're not artists, and that be you see people trying to call during the interview. You feel me? But that be my that's how it works. But that's how that's my issue with artists these days is they're not artists. I feel like because social media is the way that it is now, because technology has gotten the way that it's gotten. I feel like
you can make an artist. You can out of nowhere.
Yeah, I feel like 80% of the artists that are pushing now aren't artists. These are people that's like, oh, it's cool to do this, and now they can really make a full album from their phone and a USB mic, and it sound halfway decent, and they put it out, and people be rocking with them. And they be like,
how did you get here?
How?
How?
You feel me? But it's like it's acceptable now. So it's like there used to be a day and time where it would be because you ain't rapping on beat or that rhyming. That don't even that mix ain't up to par. None of that matters no more. Now it's the vibe. Now you can have whoever's watching this that's Krishan Rock fans. No offense to Krishan Rock at all. No offense. I just want to get that out there. You feel me? But it's a vibe all the time. I'm like, and it's once you hear it enough times, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
You feel me?
That's why you heard me sing it like that, because it became a vibe.
Yeah, it becomes. So at the end of the day, like I feel like when I first heard it, I'm like, what the hell? And I'm just like, but you hear it enough times, now it works. So now so my point is those same rules don't apply. On the Krishan Rock thing, I can't stand a Blueface record. I can't. But let that do it. I be vibing. You feel me? It is what it is. We're in a brand new day to where in this day and age, it's not it ain't expected to be an artist. And I feel like that hurt the game. That hurts the art to me. But at the end of the day, that don't mean it should affect people from wanting to be an artist. So I went through that whole soliloquy to say I appreciate you being an artist, bro.
Thank you. That's a really big compliment for me personally, because that's why I do it. I come from a time where when we was kids,
yes,
The music was great. People were singing in the rain.
Come on, bro.
Music videos.
Come on.
R&B was R&B for real.
They was begging.
They were begging. You heard them. They was upset in the stew. They was like, yo, you got to do this take again because I can't hear you. Yeah. I can't feel you.
Come on.
And so I write from that space immediately, automatically. Because if it's not that, if I don't get chills when I hear a beat or I don't get this emotion, I can't hear my muse spirits talking to me, there's no point.
Yes. I love that. And that's such a real thing. And a lot of people don't, you don't understand it. I say this not to everybody. I say this to a few people. I feel like I'm on this planet and I'm surrounded. I'm an alien and there's around a whole bunch of weird people on this planet. And then you just came along and I'm like, oh my God. I can relate.
Yeah, thank you. I've seen the clips today.
Straight up, bro. I love that. I love how serious you take, and it's just me, damn flowers, giving you the crown right now. You feel me? I love how serious you take the craft.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, so for people who don't know, I'm a psychic and a medium. I'm a tarot reader. You can follow my page on It's Giving Tarot on TikTok. Yeah, I do lives Monday through Friday when I'm not performing or traveling or whatever the case may be. And this is actually my set here. So nice. When you see like the page on It's Giving Tarot, you're gonna see this. Yeah. So I channel the same way. I do card readings for my clients. I do healing energy work. I'm a Reiki master, stuff like that. Yeah. I operate musically the same way, spiritually, intellectually, and they are symbiotic. Yeah. That's big, bro. And where did it begin for you to become a creative, to go into that space, like to channel it from that space? Like, how did that start for you? It's basically been a life thing for me. I was always the weird kid who was reading the occult and spiritual development. Went to church, Christian. Yeah. Was about to be a minister in training. Come from a long line of preachers, first ladies, ministers, evangelists. But I have my spirit of discernment for me just aligns differently. And how do I explain this? The symbioticness came from me speaking my truth, healing myself, letting people hear me through my music because I felt like they weren't hearing me in my natural life. So now, like, I ask Spirit, okay, how do I talk about this today? Or what? Send me a beat, show me something. And then I'll always get an answer. And they'd be like, do this, do that. And it just, eventually, I have a formula. I have a formula. Yeah. So I feel like if people watch or pay attention, if you go back to my discography, and listen to my first album, listen to the last album I just dropped, Chakra 4, and listen to the songs that I've dropped for this era, which is the blue era, for my next album called Chakra 5, the next continuation. All the albums that I've been making deal with the energy centers of the body and what they mean, emit, talk about the spaces of healing that takes place there. So the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Yeah. And I was dealing with a lot of subconscious fears and hurt and all these things there, and I healed a lot of myself in that time with that. And because I did that, I got to love myself in a way that nobody can take away from me. So then the continuation of that growth for me is the throat chakra. Now I can say this shit with my chest. Yeah, bro, I love that. I love it. Oh, see, I'm glad because now we can dive deep. You feel me? So before we dive deep, because my next question is about to be deep. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we gotta pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? So do you hear me?
We'll be right back after these messages. Yo, I know you're sick and tired of being in this hamster wheel as an independent artist. I know you don't want your 2024 to be like your 2023 or your 2022. I know you're sick of dropping fire tracks and then being told to get on this playlist to get all these streams. And then when you get on this playlist and get all these streams, you still can't even average more than 5 to 10 comments on the post. I know you're sick and tired of these bots. Check this out. That all changes when you rock with me with Ninth Wonder Music. I got platforms like Blaze It Up Radio, Signature Series Network, Ninth Wonder Magazine that helps get your engagement rate up authentically. Now you can make money on streaming apps like Muse IQ, where you actually can make bread and actually can engage with an audience and not have to worry about bots. It's possible. You want to know how it's possible? Holla at your boy. I got you. Hit me in the DMs. I'll let you know how to do this. Or you can stay in the same hamster wheel. It's up to you, but I know you don't. You want to win, baby. So let's go. Come win.
Put me on the show. What's up?
Yo, squad, welcome back to the Dope Bar. Yo, hey, where you? What city you in? No, we ain't even asking.
I currently live in Dallas, Texas. I'm from Wisconsin. I actually have like 4 shows in Wisconsin this week, so I gotta ski that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
later
sir.
this week. And to go lay out for Milwaukee Day. Shout out to my set 414 in this thing. Shout out to the 608.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I want to say one of my first major shows were in Dallas. I remember it may not look it, but you know, I've been doing this since 2003, so I'm in like year 21 right now. I'm LeBron right now.
All right, let's go crazy.
You feel me? So one of my biggest show, I think I was 20 at the time, and I remember being 20 because I couldn't get in the club at when I went. So I used to write because I've been writing music outside of performing as well. So I used to write, believe it or not, for this boy band. They used to be called Voices. So they were like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys type, whatever. So we would do like joint tours, my group and their group, and we did this tour out in Dallas. We opened up for the singer JoJo and this dude that was hot on the scene called Greg Raposo at the time.
You open for JoJo?
Yeah, bro. Come on, I got the pick. You know, I'm one of them types that like the show better than I can tell. Now, obviously, I can just show it off in post. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm like, I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see that this real. You know what I'm saying? So let me get that in. Bam, 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 Blaze Hunter, bum, 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 JoJo. Let's go right to this post. Where you at, my mama? Where you at? Yeah, you know, I'm doing. I'm going to the Facebook. That's okay, how old this photo is. You know what I'm saying? Photos, bam. There we go. Me and Lil Mama JoJo. That's way before the dreads. I'm extra skinny. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
but,
you just call me fangirl. So shout out to JoJo.
Yeah, bro.
Joanne, okay, Joanne.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that. We did that in Dallas, and man, we went after the performance or whatever. We all went out in downtown Dallas. If nobody don't know, I don't even know exactly what area in Dallas. I just know it was like y'all want to go downtown Dallas. We went, and I'm talking about it was like something out of a movie. We was out there, it was packed. I don't know what was going on for it to be so packed out there. I don't know if that's just what their weekends like, but it was packed. We was eating at this restaurant at first, but everybody was out dancing in the street. So my boy Josh at the time was the only one that was over 21, so he went into this club. We all was me and the rest of the boy band, and everybody else was just outside. He came out, about 20, 25 people followed him out. We literally in the streets dancing. There was this dance crew battling with the boy band. Our boy band hit one of their routines, had the crowd going too. It was like something out of a movie, and that's always my experience in Dallas. Like I always feel like if I go back and I don't have that experience, it's trash.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I had to show love to Dallas, man. And speaking of you being a part of shows or like these things that we doing, you ain't nothing but a flight away. You feel me? So definitely we could be in the talks for that, bro. Definitely. So, but let's dive back into this interview because I wanted to go into deep because I know a lot of people gonna be expecting, oh, what's so about the next single? We're gonna get there, but you talk about the tarot reading and stuff like that. So, so I'll start it off before the question. I'll say I find it common when certain people get into are in certain spaces. A lot of times their background is they come from a line of pastors and that type of thing, right? So I want to say is and how do you feel about in that space? Because it's me, I'm someone who loves learning, and I hear I hear from a lot of different sources that the coming from that space of tarot reading and things necessarily aren't from a positive energy. They're from a negative energy. They're like, oh, if it ain't from God, then it got to be. What do you think about? And I'm sure you heard it before being in the space. So I've always wanted to have that type of conversation, and hopefully I know there are people that want to hear it too. So what do you say about people who talk about that thing, it being a negative spirit thing or an evil spirit thing?
I think it should be known very, very, very strictly, very, very have a real understanding of knowing that energy is currency. One.
Let's go.
Energy is never good or bad. It's about the intent behind what you put behind it. Energy doesn't lie. It just is what it is. The universe, God, source, whoever you call it, whatever you call it. They only respond to what you're speaking, what you're thinking, how you align with your thoughts, how you align with your actions, and you know what I'm saying, and speaking, how you affirm what spirit is trying to tell you, what God is trying to show you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't know. You can speak evil into your life by just talking negative about yourself every day, and you don't need, witchcraft or tarot to be a bad person or to manifest negative energy in your life. And sometimes, like, it be you, babe. That's the T. And so when you fix you here and here, your environment changes. Your speed of discernment, how you connect with the earth, the people and its inhabitants, it's never bad unless you make it bad. If you face the mirror and you see bad, fix you first. And watch everything change. And
Same.
so I'm sexually fluid, and being in a POC house.
POC house. Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That people of color, black folks, Hispanic, Latino. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't always a thing. People would use church in a way to demonize the human experience. And you can you can claim that you want to live and love and show God to other people, but when you keep them from loving themselves, trying to love an entity that they have yet to encounter or don't know how they exist with that entity, that existence, that source, it creates a blockage in some people, and some people will never even know that, like, Jesus, God, Muhammad, Ganesha. I'm talking like different pantheons and diasporas of religion, all same source, all same energy, all creative life force. There is one creative source for show. But I would just rather call that source energy or universe, because it's the whole thing encompassed. So you can still love God religiously, but understand that I feel as though you simplify God by just calling him a God because there are other gods. How about it? And nobody's ready for that conversation. I would rather say universe or source because it's the birthright. And it's a part of us. That's why we're able to create. And so, like, all, tarot and stuff like that, I hear things, I see things, I'm a seer. I have certain gifts that I've spent my entire life working on. So, like, it may not make sense to anybody else. I don't care. But it's really a channel. They're just tools to help you have better communication with yourself, your higher self, and what source wants for you to have a better life, better direction, reform of yourself, and it can be yours. You just have to have it. Like, you know, they be saying like witches and tarot, you know, it's all weird, it's evil or whatever. There's nothing special about being able to work with occult knowledge because the occult means unknown. And so it don't have to be unknown because there are these things called the internet and books. And so you can know something, and when you know better, you do better.
Yeah. And I feel like with everything, there are people who use it's like it depends on who is using it. You know what I mean? Like people like, oh, AI is evil, but AI could also be helpful and be good. You
And it's
know,
how you use it.
it
The
depends on how
intent.
you use it. The same people when it comes to the Bible and spirituality. Some people get religious and want to be like, oh, because you did this or did that, now you gonna burn in hell and return. And those are those people who feel that they're righteous and they're doing the right thing and they're not. And then there are those others who actually genuinely care and pray for you and don't judge. There, in that sense, there are the people that are outside the gay rallies. Oh, you punks are going to hell. And then there's those ones that aren't judging them that way. And, you know, they have a conversation. All right, well, obviously, but I'm not judging you for you. So there's that. And then the same with like tarot reading. There are people who are, I'm gonna talk to the dead and There are people who are like, they don't believe in it, but they know there's money in it. So let's, you know,
And that's hard. That's hard.
yeah, yeah, it sucks because no matter what good thing that you're doing, they're bad apples, regardless in what it is in the space. And promoting, there's bad apples. There are people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna do this interview for you. They put the interview out, buy a bunch of bot likes views on it, and they're like, I'm gonna throw you on the Spotify playlist with all these celebrities. They put you on it. They throw numbers on your thing, and it just looked like you're doing good. And dang, I can trust in these people. So you throw them more money and more money when really
It's
they're
not
taking
even real people listening.
they're taking $20 out of that 1,000 you just paid them, paying some bots and enjoying the rest of the bread. It's crazy. It's really crazy, and it's definitely about. I love something that you said too about taking care of you first. Is that same? I call it the airplane mentality. When they say if something going down and if you're and like 3 people with you, it could be a spouse or a kid. When those things come down, you put it on you first because you can't help them if you can't breathe. You feel me?
Thank you.
It starts with helping you freaking first. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I appreciate that portion of the conversation for real because I'm one that likes that I love. Instead of just diving into, I've been. Let me see. Let me stop rambling. I've been in a place in my life where it was judge first immediately with a lot of different things. Oh, point of doing this and did like I was there before, and through experience, I've grown. I feel like I've been out of it for a lot, and I'm glad for that. But I've learned to. Everybody got a story. There's a reason for everything. There are things that you could never understand. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And I appreciate you, bro, for just being open unapologetically you for who you are, bro. I love that. I love that. And I really hope that the people that watch this, the people that listen to your music, will connect with you, and really learn, because that I feel like you teach, and when you speak too, you teach in a way that's relatable to people and not looking down at them, at least from the little that I've heard so far. So
Absolutely.
I want to dive into what can we expect April 17th.
Big.
Yeah,
I make it look easy, don't I?
come on.
Oh my god! Look, listen, I'm so excited. This month.
Yeah,
So the album is called Chakra 5, and the concept of the album is I said what I said.
come on.
To any capacity you hear, to any genre that you hear it in, to whatever I said, you don't have to like it, but it is a truth. It is the truth, and it is mine.
Yeah.
So this song, I've been learning how to really talk my ish in music and really affirm with the universe, with spirit, with my audience. that it's important to, how do I say this? It's important to know yourself and be able to speak about yourself, and everybody else don't see you like you see you.
Yeah, facts.
And some people see you like you see you, but they're afraid of that. And
Mm.
when you care too much about others and their opinions based off of their lack of experience,
Woo.
lack of knowledge, lack of self-worth,
Come on.
it could be dampering on the soul. And I'm just getting to a real place in myself, in my mind, my heart, my soul, my career.
Come on.
And it's just so symbiotically all caught up all at once. And as soon as it was time for that, doors just started to flow. And I heard this beat. Meister also produced this one as well. Shout out to him.
Killing it.
I wrote it sitting on my couch. And I was like pacing. I heard the beat one time and I was like, oh, this cold. My husband was at home working. And he said, babe, that's a fire beat. And I was like, I know, right? And the next thing I know, he was working from home. So like in between his calls and stuff, I was trying to like catch what I was hearing. And I think I wrote the song in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It felt so good. The song is called Don't I?
Let's go.
And then I said, I make it look easy, don't I? I make it look easy, don't I? I'm making you hungry the whole time while you watching me eat. So what's that? So you kissing my feet? No, why? Don't I? And so for me, where I'm from, people who might stick me to a certain degree of where they knew me, think they know me and don't, and know that I'm in a different place right now in my mind, body and soul and career, I'm finally able to say, out of all the things you see me go through, I'm still here. And you see me struggle.
Come on.
You see me like really fight for myself. And now it's hard for y'all to digest that I've made it to the point I've made it, but I make it look easy, don't I?
Mm.
And I said what I said.
And you said what you said. My fault.
And I have a song out called "Said What I Said." You should peep that when we do.
Yeah. Will do.
But this album is my affirmation album. My last album, I tried to really encompass it in a way that I thought in the audience in one.
Yeah.
And shout out to my auntie Jackie. She definitely helped me with that. I'm a spoken word poet first, singer first, and then eventually they all kind of mix together. Yeah. But audience of one and knowing who you're talking to, not just about talking about yourself. How does it refer to the people that you're trying to reach? Who are you trying to reach?
Yeah.
And so that made it a really good PowerPoint for me in the last album. And this one, this ain't for nobody but me. You can like it. I hope you do. I know you will.
Yeah.
You know? But ultimately, my success for this and where I'm going, how my team is going crazy for me, I know that this is going the way it needs to go because I chose me.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. That artist. Come on. Real talk, man. Real freaking talk. I love that. I love everything freaking about it, man. I can't wait to hear. So I'm just saying, is it possible, after the live is over, the interview is over, whatever, that, can email a sneak peek, you know what I'm saying? I get you feel me? Yeah.
I'm so thirsty. I'm like,
come on. Yeah. Just a little bit, just a little sneaky. You feel me?
And it's gonna be so good. Like, this album is so great. It's phenomenal. The way I'm starting it, the way I'm finishing, what I'm talking about, the bar is crazy.
Yeah.
And if you've never heard me, and this album is the first album that you're getting from me, a piece of work from me.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Let's go.
Go back in time and peep the other stuff too. I do want people to see the continuation of like who I started, who I sounded like.
Yeah.
You can hear the growth in me.
Yeah.
Through that. And I think that's really, really important. I don't want people to just attach themselves to me because I'm with this label or under this person and stuff like that. I want you to hear me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this for my health and my wealth, actually.
Yeah. I love it. So one of the things that I love to do when I come across people is I always like to drop gems and different things that I know. So the shirt that I'm wearing right now is this company called Muse IQ, and Muse IQ is this company. They're a streaming platform, but unlike Spotify and Apple and Amazon, they aren't a pay per stream type of platform. The way that this platform works is pretty much two Danish guys had an idea that they just love independent music, but they feel like they don't get the those artists don't get the shine that they deserve. So, and they don't get the money that they deserve. So what could they do? They created an app to where their fans could engage with and listen to the music, share it amongst themselves, but they also can pay the artists themselves for listening to them. So, for example, there's three different tiers of subscriptions for the fans. Artists don't pay nothing for it, but fans, they do. So they got silver, gold, and platinum. Silver is $5 a month. It comes with it comes with one validation, and a validation is $1 out of your subscription. You can assign that dollar to any artist that you want for that month. So if you get the gold, which comes with what is like 5 validations, you can send that 5 to whatever. You can send it. You can send 5 validations, so that $5 to one artist, or you can spread it how you want to. And then the biggest one comes with I believe 15 validations, and you can send it to whoever. So the platform is cool. So obviously, with me being a promoter, they hit me up in the early going before they launched and was like, yeah, we really want to launch this and that, but we have no money. I say, y'all don't got to pay me for it, because I know just for the little bit that I do as an artist, I'm gonna make me some bread off of this. And I always like to be that one to try stuff, and then if it work, then spread the word. It definitely worked. And
the eclipse is eclipsing. Awesome. Sorry.
What's eclipsing? Oh, I'm like,
so I'm in Texas, so it's visible here in Texas.
Yeah. What's crazy is, even though you in Texas and and I know you're not here, I'm just looking around like, heck,
look, it's dark. It's super dark out, so I know it's. I'm closing my blinds. Spiritually, for me, I'm not. That's why I'm no.
Yeah. Hey, look, I was to be spiritual or not, it's just a black thing. When somebody else black run, I'm running too, and then
okay,
the hell we are running for. But yeah, this is the last thing I'll show from the Muse IQ thing. Okay. And it's also semi, commercial too. So this right here is showing all the people that validated me. So I just want to say thank you to all the people that validated me as an artist. And see how they can comment on the song, for all the people that's commenting and showing me love for the song, for all the engagement.
We off that X
highly appreciated.
Crash the party, rock the best show.
And they have
kill them after with the death stroke. Break them off until the bed broke. Then we vapors, we can let go. After party on the roof like on the ceiling coming through like feeling higher than the moon, strike lightning, then you do while they vibing to the tune like all truth, but ain't.
Yeah, so it's dope, because with that platform, it's so cool is I believe because it's so new, there is no bot infiltration system in it. There's no program where you can buy for this and that. And I feel like a lot of artists are afraid of it, because with that platform, you can't hide behind the bots and the fake monthly streams and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like every artist should have this mentality. I know that out of the billions of people on this planet, I can get 100 people off this rock that will download Muse IQ, get the cheapest subscription, and validate me, so I'm making $100 a month. You feel me? It's possible. So I definitely would like to share that wealth with you. MuseIQ.io. I'll send it to you in a message afterwards.
Okay,
it's 1,000,000% free. It's never going to be a charge ever. It's free to drop your music on there. You can drop whatever you want, even if you have like mixtape stuff. Because it's not a pay-per stream app, there's no copyright infringement or whatever. So you can drop anything on Music IQ, because when the fans pay you, they're not paying you for the music, they're paying you as the artist. You feel me? It's like a what do they call those things? The Patreon on crack.
Okay.
Is what it's like. It's like a Patreon almost, but you can comment back and forth. The fans can share music amongst each other. It's dope. So definitely,
I will definitely be getting on that.
Yeah, definitely. And share it with your audience and do your thing, bro.
I like to talk to my audience. Like
same.
I like to be personable because that's where I write my music from.
Yeah.
That's how I reach out. That's how I connect with people.
Yeah.
So like, if you have any questions about my music, please ask me. Please feel free to reach out.
Yeah. I love that, bro. You off rip of the first time getting to actually be able to speak to you and really listen to the little that I have heard so far. You've become one of my favorites, honestly, because with me owning a radio station, real talk, I hear a lot of music. I've interviewed a lot of people, and not taken away from a lot of people that I've interviewed, but there are few that I get this type of energy from. You feel me? There are. So definitely, bro, keep going, keep growing, which I know that you will. And April 17th, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all check. Let them know what the new single is. Where
the single "Don't I" by Landon DeVon, LANDONDE, capital VON.
Let's go.
It is produced by Sheddermeister, again, as Don't I. I got Easy in parentheses. I think it's on my Spotify account now. It'll be posted, like I said, midnight or 11 o'clock on the 16th, actually.
Yeah.
You know how that weird time zone thing works for them. But it's an amazing single from an amazing album. So please go get that.
So I was disrespectful. So the name should be spelled like that right there.
No, DE capital VON. Just the V is capital.
Just the V. You know, look, we got to make sure we get you right. You feel me? Got to make sure we get you right. Bam, bam. So, like this. Let's go. Straight up, man. I appreciate you so much, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Definitely. I wish you nothing but the utmost success, and definitely holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? The radio play, I'm solid. You feel me? The music video on the TV network, I'm solid. I do this, man. So look, I appreciate the time. Yeah, man, and this has been another episode of Welcome to the Dope Bar, y'all. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man. That's Landon DeVon with the capital V. You feel me?
Period.
We out. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey. Welcome to the network.